That's hardly good news, is it? Disappointing, but good that you told us. Why would you do this to us? Very well, it matters not. So be it. Anything else? No great loss, anyway.
This is an outrage! How could you do this to us? You do realize there are consequences to your decision? You obviously care naught how you treat us.
A shame. We thought this would please thee. It was a fair proposal, was it not? But how was this lacking, then?
We are elated you saw it this way. The king will be thrilled to hear this. We cannot thank you enough for accepting.
As we expected. Thank you. It was a fair deal, yes?
Glad we could reach an agreement.
Oh, well, fair enough. We understand your reservations. Very well, it was just a suggestion.
Are you rejecting us out of spite? How could you refuse this generous offer? Excellent, we are in agreement then. Most glad you saw the merit in our proposal, sire. Noble allies, I bring word from England. Thank you for receiving me, friend. I have a proposition. Greetings, noble ally. I bring word from the king. We have things to discuss. Let us try words and not war for a change. Perhaps we could sort our differences this time. We have something for you, noble sire. We bring word for you. I bring word from England, noble sire. Accompanying the army, sire. Travelling alone. Leaving my escort, sire. Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire. Approaching their dignitary, sire. Going ashore. Leaving the fleet, sire. Boarding ship. Boarding transport, sire. Yes, sire. Without question, sire. I cannot do that, sire. You have further proposals? Please let us hear them. Another proposition? We're happy to listen. You have another worthy proposal, then. Excellent. There is something else you wish to propose, then. Very well. What else do you have to suggest? Another proposition for us, then? This had best be more worthwhile. We pray your next proposal is more reasonable than the last. Planning to make a more considerate proposal, we hope. After some consideration, we accept. Acceptable, but only just. Possibly a mistake, but we'll accept. You hold us at ransom, and you know this. A most generous offer. We gladly accept. How could we refuse such a generous offer? I accept this wonderful deal with pleasure. Seems like a most reasonable deal to me. It's good to see we could reach an agreement. This seems quite reasonable. A good proposal. Could we make a small adjustment? Very reasonable of you. May we suggest a minor change? An honourable proposal. Perfect. With a small change. Surely you jest. This would be far more reasonable. Are you trying to insult us? Let's be more realistic. Do you think me a mindless serf? You ask too much. At least you seek to understand us better. It is good you show the sense to ask, not presume. Asking like this is much more reasonable of you. We appreciate your asking us. Oh, it is good of you to ask us. Your question is direct and fair. Thank you for being open to asking. Your well-intentioned query is welcome. We like dealing with those that ask, such as yourself. I see, then. Perhaps you would consider this. Not unreasonable at all, but we'd require these changes. Perhaps we can work this out, with some minor adjustments? I am not quite able to accept this. No, we cannot agree to this now. I do not believe I'm able to accept this. You insult us by even suggesting such a thing. Never. Do you think us foolish and meek? No, we will not agree to anything like this.
This proposal is of little interest.
I must say we are not convinced. I'm afraid we must leave this here. Let's not take this any further. This isn't going to happen now. You practically show contempt by suggesting this. To suggest such a thing is an insult. Never, do not suggest such a thing again.
The pleasure was all ours. Farewell. Well, that seemed fruitful. Farewell. An honour and a pleasure. Farewell. Farewell, then. Good day to you. Until we meet again, sire. This was a waste of time. This meeting was disappointing. Goodbye. We hope for more fruitful parley in future. Dear friends, what can we do for you today? Always happy to deal with you, trusted friends. 'Tis good to see you, my friend. How can we help? We doubt there is much you can offer us. This had best be worth our time. We shall listen to your proposal, but do not expect much. How can England help you? What is it you wish to discuss? My friend, please send an emissary to open negotiations. Greetings, most noble ally. My lord speaks highly of you, sire. Things can only get better between us. That won't sort our differences, knave. No, fool, send your emissary to me. Do you seek an audience with us? Would you wish to speak to me? I can greet you, but not serve you, lord. Yes, my lord. Your Majesty. Your orders, sire. Yes, my lord. Sire.